Very interesting indeed. Thank you very much, guys. Right now, we get into the benefits of supplementation. Now, our bodies take constant strain daily due to a stressful modern lifestyle, overworking, pollution, sports, the list really just goes on. Now, these stresses have a direct impact on our bodies, and so the quality of food we put into our bodies and the nutrients we feed ourselves are very, very important. Now, Bio-Strath is a natural nutritional supplement that gives us exactly what our bodies need and assists the body to perform at its best. Now, Bio-Strath also contains over 60 nutrients and 100% natural. And today we talk to dietitian Lisa Standard about why we need to supplement in our diets and also how the body actually absorbs the nutrients that we give it. Lisa, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks.
Lovely to talk to you. And I'm glad we're actually addressing this issue because, like I've mentioned, we live very stressful lives. There's so much on our minds. There's money worries, there's the VAT increase, there's the stress, anxiety, family, so many things piling up. What does it actually do to our bodies?
Our lifestyles hugely affect the way we nourish our bodies. If you think about it, when we have so much on our plate, we are less likely to prioritize going for the shopping, planning healthy meals and snacks. So we can actually expect that a huge part of our population are lacking nutrition. So all these stresses that you've mentioned actually increase the amount of inflammation in our bodies. And with high levels of inflammation, we can expect things like fatigue, premature aging, and diseases of the lifestyle.
Wow, so there's definitely, I mean, it's a serious couple of things that you've mentioned as well. A reason also why we should take care of what we put into our bodies from a food perspective. We know that we need to eat healthy. We need to really put an effort to eat clean as well. But with the rush that we have, we tend to lean towards processed foods because they are easily available. You can make them very quickly. But what's the danger there? Why are you able to, or can you say that you are going to be malnourished if you continue that way of eating?
Right, so there are different levels of processed foods. For example, a tin of tomatoes or minced meat, that's been processed to some extent, but nothing's been added to it, nothing's been taken away from it. So nutrition depletion happens when a lot of the good things we take out of a raw ingredient. For example, when you have wheat, we take the nutrient and fiber dense germ and bran out of it to produce the flour. Then unnecessary things are added, like our sugars, salt, preservatives, which then also doesn't affect our health in a positive way.
So at the end of the day, I mean, really try and opt for wholesome foods that you can get. I like to eat food in the most kind of purest form, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables as well. Now, supplementation plays a big role, help filling the gaps as well. What are the type of supplementations that we need to look at just to kind of, combat these stresses that we've been speaking about?
Absolutely. Choosing your supplement is a very individualized thing. Certain people might find that with certain health conditions, your need for certain nutrients are increased, or certain people aren't, for whatever reason, able to have a wide variety of foods. So these factors influence what nutrients they should take. Generally speaking, though, I think that omega-3 is a difficult one to get through the diet alone.
Okay.
And also a probiotic, always good if you have any kind of digestive issues to supplement.
All right. And also, like I've mentioned, Bio-Strath in the beginning, it's a natural supplement. What is the difference between natural or chemical or what is it, synthetic kind of supplements? Because you need to know the difference as well.
Right, there's quite a big difference. The synthetic one is produced in a lab and it's an artificial process. The natural one is derived from whole foods, where the nutrients are concentrated and dehydrated from whole foods.
Okay.
So our bodies do respond to them differently because of the process of producing these nutrients. The chemical structure of the synthetic versus the natural is almost identical. But if you think about how a natural, like plant or animal, would produce a nutrient, it's very different to how it would be done in a lab.
Okay.
And that's why we react to it differently.
All right.
So we can also find that when you eat nutrients in a natural form, you are not having an isolated nutrient, but rather vitamins, minerals, cofactors, enzymes, and all these things help to the body to absorb the nutrients better.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, your body will be smiling because it'll literally target the inflammation that you've been talking about and make you just a happier human being.
Absolutely.
Lisa, thank you very, very much for joining us this morning, giving us a piece of very valuable advice. Now remember, Bio-Strath is made using a 100% natural process, and ingredients are contains absolutely no artificial colorants, flavorants, MSG, stimulants, preservatives, or even artificial sweeteners. It contains more than 60 of the 100 nutrients we need daily to keep our bodies functioning very well. And a recent clinical study has also shown that Bio-Strath absorbs up to 6 times better. And because it is natural, these nutrients are easily recognized and more easily absorbed by the body. So make sure you do a little bit of research when you look at supplementation.
Only Bio-Strath gives your body more than 60 of the essential nutrients it needs every day. Bio-Strath, get what you need naturally.